Welcome to part 7. In the nest of eggs, it is cradled in his sweating hands. It sucks the fever loose from his body. He dreams of birds far above in the jungle canopy. A jaguar coughing at the dawn. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh god. The end. Well. Great. Come on, get your shit together. Get it together, man. Come on. Your eternal lamp is working fine. Oh.
Quickly, Mantis. Find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the flood waters continue to rise.
Okay, he always slams the phone down. Have you noticed that? Yeah, so we'll never know what was up that staircase. Thanks, guys. There's totally dancing girls up there, I know it. Ah, journal. Probably a few entries. Oh my god. Okay, we're a few entries behind here. Infernal machinery. The engine fires, the flames are stoked. I hear steam in the walls, vibrations upon the very air. My heart falters at the prospect of throwing the lever and exposing the workings of this dark contraption, but my children beckon me on, and I cannot fail them. A hellish portal. It appears I have no choice. Thus I descend, and may God have mercy upon my soul. If this is my bedlam, and I am to be cast as Matthews, then I will wear that mantle for the sake of my boys, and face whatever horrors lie beneath the altar. The Mandus Processing Company. My soul shudders at what I have seen, but at last I have reached the main part of the factory. Now onwards, downwards, to find those floodwaters and drain them away. Like Moses, I will cleave the waters and lift my little darlings clear of its vile cradle. Sorry, I inhaled some saliva. There you go. I'll just take in more liquid to clear the liquid in my lungs. Because alright, Lily's arms are made of steel. Lily's arms are silent. The pistons are silent. The plant is at rest. Sorry. I must poke the hornet's nest to open my way, I fear. The scale of these engines suggests a far greater works than is visible from the surface, so my friend must be correct, and the larger part of this plant is underground. We are close to the Thames. No wonder flooding is such a risk. Give myself the hiccups. Fire and steel. The fires are stoked. Assuming the same architect is responsible here as with the chemical plant, I surmise that a centralized control system regulates and operates the pistons. It should be a simple matter of finding it and hoping the saboteur relented after simply extinguishing the fires. The descent continues. What did that dark voice instruct me to do? Under the pistons, into the tunnels, and onto the bilge pumps. Find if the doors should be locked. I will have to find another means of descent. I cannot trust him, but my path is set. I shall ignore those noises, that snuffling, those shuffling steps below me. I will brave whatever lurks beneath, and I will save them. Sabotage! Bruised and battered, but alive, I have survived the saboteur's best efforts. He and I are now locked in an epic struggle, but I am driven to find my family, and I will prevail. Ignore the madness about me. Do not consider what cruel and unspeakable acts have been committed here. Find the way to the bilge. Drain the flood. Free your children. Maintenance access. There is clearly another passage beyond the locked gates. It seems I have a choice of approach. The padlock is old but firm, and after that fall, I cannot summon the strength to break it open. Perhaps I can find another way. Okay, so I think the reason I keep missing the journal entries is because the indicator for it is just the little flashing journal down in the lower right corner, which you guys are probably seeing every time, but that's right where my camera is. So it's actually blocking that part of the screen on my end, and there's not really any way around that, so I'll just keep checking the journal periodically, and we'll try to remember so we don't have 50 entries to catch up on. Oh, goody, more reading. Here we go. July 15th, 1899. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate, and using incineration, or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. Oh, we're getting into some Frankenstein stuff here. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenberg infusion vitae to 1 part orgone monad dispersal fluid is sufficient. This can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Interesting. Interesting. I'm actually going to be reading Frankenstein for Halloween this year. I'm attempting to find a decent edition of the original 1818 text, which is Mary Shelley's original version before she revised, altered, and censored it for the 1831 version, which is the more common one. I'd much rather read the original. It's not easy to determine which one is which sometimes. Oh, journal entry. See, I saw it that time. Alright. It doesn't always clearly tell you on the books. Centrifuge. It's some form of bizarre mixing device for chemical compounds, and it positively reeks of the foul fluids I have seen too often before. It is clearly a compound, some volatile bastard of 2 composite ingredients. I should wager I would find them close by. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so we want to put two or three? Three compounds, 3 components. Okay. Well, low temperature storage, holding pens. Let's go to the holding pens. Sounds pleasant. It's either one of those creatures lurking around or creatures in the cages. Probably both, just to mess us up even more. Yeah, that's good. Of course, it's a freaking maze. What the hell? We actually just saw him disappear. That's interesting. Before we do that, we're going to head over to this door here and see if it's open. No, of course not. Silence! Do not startle or upset the acquisitions. Well, obviously some animals. I mean, we've seen a lot of pig carcasses around. But obviously some people too, because we heard that guy like speaking, I don't know what was Russian or something. We'll just do some light reading here. August 20th, 1899. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I've ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth, we give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas, I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pigs screaming. We've removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them, my children. I whisper to their dreams, you are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms imperfect will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. I'm wondering if these are notes left by me. And I was part of these, well, I do like that.
Over there, place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
Well then. Okay, we'll go there in a moment. Wanted to take a little look here. Oh. Alright, well, that's all there is to see there. Okay. Greatest hiding place, but I'm hoping it's enough that if he walks down there, he won't come down this way. Oh, nice. Hybaxa says, by the way, I got a pickup, S&I style. Got the spooky horror bundle on Humble Bundle last night. Yeah, I was taking a look at that. There's a few things in there I wouldn't mind getting, actually. So I'm kind of debating. There's a bunch of things I already have and a bunch of things I don't really want. So I'm kind of debating it. I kind of want it just for Layers of Fear, actually. That's what I've been wanting to get for a while. Sounds really cool. And there's another game from the makers of that. I think it's that new Cyberpunk one, actually. I forget what it's called. The one that has Rutger Hauer in it. Really? You're gonna call me now? Kind of on a fetch quest here. Got kind of busy.
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnels. Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
Great. I didn't even realize that was a lift until you told me. Okay. I just walked into the room, hadn't looked at anything, and you were already calling me. Whatever you were gonna do... Oh, that's like right out of the first one. Same gears. So the crucible of the evil that stalks this place, meaning we're gonna see Pigman a lot. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to tell me, mysterious phone man? Okay, so obviously we need to find a valve somewhere to turn off the... Oh, hello. Oh, hold it a second. Let's grab one of these. Put it in there. Oh. It's a vacuum tube. Well, actually, hold on. Let's... Well, we can't do more than one? Fine. One of those message tube things. Oh, that's obviously going to kill us, so... Needs to be some kind of valve around it. Crap, seriously? Actually, yeah, it's not just... I get it now. It's not just my light. It's all the lights around flicker whenever the creature's nearby. Oh, God. I don't like these super tight... What the hell? That was the closest look we've ever got at one of the kids. Like if I just peeked around the corner, we could have got a better look at him. Shit. Oh, lucky I ducked right there. August 4th, 1898, more experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with strychnine. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced. However, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning? Perhaps, yes. It is, after all, known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Interesting. So you are revived, but in a constant state of how you died, essentially. Sounds unpleasant. God, where are we now? Okay, are we back where we were? Yes, I think. No. We went in a big circle. Okay, excellent. So yeah, we went through there. Well, maybe now something's changed, because we did some stuff. Is the lift working now? No, of course not. Well, where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, wait a minute, maybe now. Maybe now. Okay, so there are places to hide here if we need to. So we came through here. Just thinking if we... Trying to listen. What the hell? Why did my screen go off? I can't see. My crap. It's so dark. My stupid TV thought that it was blank. Oh my god, seriously, like... Oh my god, he's like... How did I not die there? Okay. No, that was not the game that glitched out. That was my TV. Oh, shit. This way. God damn it. This way. Now we'll go this way. Can't get out of here. I cannot get out of here. Please don't come all the way over here. Oh, you fucker. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Oh my god. We need to walk farther, more farther away. Oh my god, screen. Stop doing that. You are clearly projecting an image. going this way. Like, it blanks out when it thinks it's dark, right? Alright, there. Is that enough light for you, you stupid fucking TV? Okay. Now, presumably we sent something. Yes, here we are. Alright, I thought so. Okay, so that's one. One down. Alright, good. Now, let's go to the low temperature storage. This should be a lot calmer.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, no, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
I wonder... menu. I'm just gonna check what my settings are for my TV here. Picture. Display. No. Advanced. No. Hold on. Options. Power management. Turn all the no signal power downs off. Okay. And that's off. It's all off. Yeah, all the things that would normally turn it off are off. Because I don't like all that shit. It's like, I'll turn it off when I damn well want to turn it off. Please don't blank out the picture while I'm playing a fucking game. Exit. There we go. Alright, well, I turned off all the timers and, you know, no signal things. I didn't see something specifically for blanking the screen when it's too dark. Stupid. Like, what if you're watching a horror movie? I mean, it literally blanks it out after a few seconds. It's ridiculous. Okay, so there's the tube. To send it to the other room, we just need to find the actual thing that we need to send. Oh, this is... this is... I definitely picked the harder one first. Holy shit. Alright. A warning. Inflamed it is, burning it does. Bleeding from each hole, fore and aft, leaking down my legs. Blood and excrement, my lungs are in my vomit. I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that. Because of the changes, they ripple inner me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, push them back into my gray gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever, because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? Well, that sounds lovely. Check our journal. I'm sure there's a couple more entries by now. Nope, apparently not. There's our tube. There's our tube. OMD. Alright. And I think that's it. Wow. Holy moly, was this ever the easier area? There's like literally nothing here. Oh. That's all I need. I didn't even need to pull it all the way down. Seriously? No, 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 no. Why would you come into that corridor when it's like basically a single file corridor? Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Put it there. No. Put it in this one. There we go. Alright. I see. So there's the two to mix, and then it empties into the third one. I'll watch from up here. Oh, I was expecting that to be more spectacular. That's closed. Okay, I got my goop. Oh, guessing we take it up there. It's like the lights flickered to say, hey dummy, go this way. Oh, right. To melt off the lock. Thing we need to do, apparently. Or do we just wait a little while? There doesn't appear to be anything else I can pick up. We don't want to touch it, really, because it'll burn our freaking hands off. Well, the other two rooms are sealed now, so whatever we can use has to be in this room. Drawers. Yeah, I can use the chair. At least that's an object that I can pick up. Just see if there's something a little smaller, maybe a little saner. Nope, nothing. Chair it is. All right. Seriously? A heady brew. Okay. I have the compound. It hisses and steams. In its container like some living thing, a witch's jelly to burn and corrode. The container is made from glass, a strange choice unless there is some particular reason why the metal that pervades everywhere else cannot be brought into contact with this so-called compound X. I should investigate further for clues. Huh? It corrodes metal. Eventually. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Did it not say something about light? Yeah, I think it did. Hold on. Yes. There we go. Oh, come on, really? Hold on. No, can't. Having Octodad flashbacks here. No. No. Come on. Just point at the padlock. God, you stupid thing. Oh my god. Like, here, let's get around this side, maybe. There we go, we got it. Yes! There's gotta be a journal entry about that. Nope. Now I'm all paranoid about journal entries. Yes, thank you, Stout. Stout has the emoji for the octopus arms. That was a total Octodad moment there. That was just like, nope, over there, nope, over there.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
I cannot possibly descend into this hellish abyss of machinery and pigmen any faster. Okay, so there's a ladder. No notes or anything. Alright, down the ladder we go. Yes, let's go where there's sounds of creatures. And so ends part 7.